Good morning students, Sai Ram. Welcome back to the next session on Visual Basic. Children, some of the intrinsic control much used on every VB application are text box, label, command button, option button, list box, combo box, image box, picture box and checkbox, of which we have learnt about text box, label, command button and option button in our previous class. Today we shall learn some more common controls. Students, let us understand the function of list box. The function of the list box is to present a list of items where the user can click and select items from the list. To add items to list, we can use the add item method. If the number of items exceeds the number that can be displayed, a scroll bar is automatically added. The items in the list box can be identified by the list index property. The value of the list index for the first item is 0. The second item has a list index 1 and so on. The next common control in VB is the picture box. The picture box is the control that is used to handle graphics. We can load a picture during the designing phase by clicking on the picture item in the properties window and select the picture from the selected folder. For example, children, this feature is best suitable for doing animation. We can also load the picture at a runtime using the load picture method. The image in the picture box is not resizable. Now, what is the function of image box? The image box is another control that handles images and pictures. It functions almost identically to the picture box. There is one major difference. The image in an image box is stretchable, which means it can be resized. This feature is not available in picture box. The image property of the control allows you to set an image both at design time or at runtime. Many Visual Basic programmers prefer the image control over picture box as the image control consumes less memory resource, resulting in faster loading of it. Similar to picture box, the load picture method can also be used. The next common control is the combo box. The function of the combo box is also to present a list of items where the user can click and select the items from the list. However, the user needs to click on the small arrowhead on the right of the combo box to see the items which are present in a drop-down list. To add items to the list, you can also use the add item method. Checkbox. The checkbox controls lets the user select or unselect an option. When the checkbox is checked, its value is set to 1, and when it is unchecked, the value is set to 0. We can include the statements check1 dot value is equal to 1 to mark the checkbox and check1 dot value is equal to 0 to unmark the checkbox and use them to initiate certain actions. Now we shall execute these controls in Visual Basic practically. At first, we shall place the combo box and list box object in the form. Then we shall click on the center of the form to go to the coding window. Write the code as combo 1 in add item, the double quotes item 1. Then combo 2 dot add item in the double quotes item 2. Then combo 3 dot add item in the double quotes item 3. These three codes are for combo box. Next, we will write the code for list box as list1 dot add item space in the double quotes lesson 1. Similarly, list1 dot add item space in the double quotes lesson 2 and list1 dot add item space in the double quotes lesson 3. So this is your code for combo box and list box. Let's execute this code. From the combo box, we need to select the items from the drop down menu, whereas for list box, the items can be directly selected. Now, in order to execute the control for image box and picture box, we will first clear the code that was written for the list box and combo box. Then from form design window, remove the combo box and list box object. Then place picture box and image box, and also place two command buttons for loading the picture and image. Select the first command button, change the caption to load picture, change the font size to 14. Similarly, select the second command button, change the caption to load image and change the font size to 14. Double click on load picture and we will write code as picture1 dot picture is equal to load picture here we have to select the picture where our picture is located. Go to that particular folder, select the picture, right click on the picture, click on properties, select the location, copy that location, come to the coding window and paste it. Backslash, type the name of the file, dot extension of the file. Here the extension is JPG. Close the inverted quotes and the brackets. Go to the form design window, click on load image, write image1 dot picture is equal to load picture, and we will select the same location and paste it here. Execute the command. Now click on load picture and load image. You can clearly see the difference between the picture and image box. Now in order to execute the control for checkbox, we will delete the existing code. Then from the form design window, remove the picture box and image box. Then place checkbox. Double click on checkbox and we will write the code. If check1.value is equal to 0, means if it is unselected, the background color of form 1 should be red, else if it is selected, the background color of form 1 should be blue. Now let's execute this. If it is selected, the form color becomes blue, and if it is unselected, the background color of form becomes red. So children, these are the most frequently used common controls to interact with applications. Thank you.